to our MONKCHAT and meditation retreat program at Wat Son Dok, which is provided by our Buddhist University, Maha Chulalongkorn Rasavichayarai, Chiang Mai campus. And today is 27 March 2020. We will see each other again in this MONKCHAT Radio 106. It's a radio of our Buddhist University. It is located at Wat Son Dok. All right. So this program we will discuss about Buddhism, Buddhist teaching, which is provided by our MONKCHAT committees, our monk who on duties in MONKCHAT. And sometimes we also invited some guest speaker from outside, who is the learned one, who is the professor, our professor in the university, and the monk who have been, working about Buddhism for many years. So today you are with me, Phra Tong Intasaro. I'm originally from Laos. I also work for this MONKCHAT program and meditation retreat for the several years. Today I invited my friend, who is one of our MCU student. He is studying BA degree, major in Buddhism. So he will participate to this MONKCHAT radio. All right. So first of all, I would like you to get to know about him. All right. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Would you like to tell me about yourself?
That's right. My name's Somphone monk. I'm also from Laos, like Phra Tong, and we are friends and living in the same province. So this is the first time for me that it's such an honor to be here. So I'm very excited for this time.
Mm-hmm. So you already knew him, okay? He's also a Lao monk. He moved to Chiang Mai to study in the Maha Chulalongkorn Rasavichayarai Chiang Mai campus about Buddhism. So today we also will discuss about some situation, what is been occurring now. It's about how can we sustain our mood, ourselves, avoiding from all the distraction, especially fake news or the stress from the numbers of the people who are affected from the COVID-19, and we easily to get stress from this news. All right, as we mentioned in our title today, how to do not be a slave of this
Infest news.
Of this situation. Okay, how to avoid yourself or awake from this state of mind. So in your opinion, what happened to people who are worrying a lot?
Yes,
in actually we should aware, but not too afraid a lot. So can you give an opinion, about this point, that how can we avoid ourselves not to be panic a lot? Yes.
So today I come here without preparing myself. So I just come.
You share your understanding.
So we know well about the situation. in nowadays.
Mm.
We are seeing a lot of the problem of news in society. So the first thing that has been the breaking news
Yes.
is about the coronavirus or COVID-19. So this is the major of the problem in our society that it has been worrying for so many people around the world, and also us.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, when it's happening in our society, so they have the way to be free from it, and how to dealing with this, and how to handle with this. So this the way that I know, the way that I understand about the
Yes.
disease or virus. That's how that is working, how that is dangerous for our life, for many people, such as the baby, children, and adult, and every people that live in society.
So we should aware or should have mindfulness in order to aware, this worrying, not to affect it to our mind a lot. So that's why we have to practice our mind or meditate. This is going to solve the cause of this, worrying, not to allow us sink ourselves in this problem a lot. So in order to let us not to be a slave of this, you should be beyond or be
Dependent on
aware from this situation. Bring back your mind, stay in the present moment. This is first thing that we have to focusing on this present day, not to let our mind float with the currents of the news, with the situation. We have to come back to be aware of our situation. Now we are stay at home, we are in the safe zone, and you are safe. You don't have to create the stories and be suffered by your own mind. This is important to really know about yourself. Where are you now? So mindfulness. Mindfulness is first point. The second point, we know about the truth. We know about the truth. The truth is what you have mentioned, that we should really understand what is the cause of this virus, how this spread to others. When we know exactly about this, we protect ourselves. And not just only protect, we have to increase our immunity of our body. We need energy, not to eat not a good food and make your body don't feel refreshing. Okay, every day we should make sure that you go exercise and wake up early morning, feel refreshing. This is physically and mentally, as I've told you earlier, that always develop mind to be aware of the present moment. Okay, so our mind will easily to affect by the situation from outside, because our mind never develop. In daily life, we just let our mind float with the situation going on, and we just float with the society.
So that's mentioned is very important for everyone that have to know and understand, and then let's to practice or doing in your daily life. The first thing about the anxiety or panic. Panic. This the true thing that when we have some problem in our life, or there are some problem in our society. We watching from the news in TV or YouTube or Facebook. These things are the in face news to distract our mind. Our mind. They are the two kinds of the problem in our society in this present. The first thing in the real life, from our daily life that we are going to another place, such as the school, go to the hospital, and go to another place that have a lot of people and vehicle or car. This make our minds following the situation of society. This the first thing. And second, it's about the mentally or our mind. That is the problem or the most the best condition, the best feeling is already happening in our mind. It's already occurring by itself, and it can make the problem mind the defects mind for our mind. So these two kinds is the big problem of our mind. Then for this time or this present time, we get a lot of news that can that have an effect for our mind. So when we watching, so that's one that thing is going in our eyes and past our eyes and hearing and hearing. So we get a lot sometimes they have a lot of problems such as the coronavirus. Is there are a lot of news company reported about it, and when we watching we get panic and we worrying, we fear of this. This thing make us suffering and have worrying about it.
Right.
However, we not get infected about coronavirus, but we get first suffering in our mind. We get first of panic mind. So when we will doing anything such as in our daily life, when we go to sleep, we cannot sleep because we worrying about it. And how I do about it, how I be free from the coronavirus. This is the first thing that can make us suffering.
All right. So one thing that I want to add about this. When we recollect about the truth, about the the disadvantage of this problem. Now we have to change. We have to change this to be an opportunity for us to train and develop ourselves. We should take this to growth, to grow ourselves. All right. So Buddhism talk about right view, samadhi, right view. We have to change or have a right mindset or right thinking, right view for this problem in order to change this to be an opportunity for us to to have a positive mind, not to be a slave of the emotion of the situation. So the mindset or the right understanding that we always keep recollecting everyday life is everything will change. This is
about impermanence.
Yeah, everything happen, implement or aging for a while, but this is, I think, quite be depend on the situation. And the second one, we have to think about good thing from this situation. For example, what about the natural? When we affected by from this situation, normally people have to stay at home. Okay, food. They will disturb, harm others animal, like a lesser. We disturb or harm, our nature, lesser, because we don't travel a lot, we don't make a lot of pollution. So how can we think about some good thing from this problem in order to change our mindset, not to always being stressed? So this is one thing that allow us lift our mind to free from this bad situation. Of course, when our mind getting better, we will have a healthy mind. Healthy mind can make sure a healthy body. So when we have in the same time, when we have toxic mind, we will have unhealthy, because it will show it will show outside, it will show in our body. When we not happy, we also will close ourselves, and not open to anything come to your life. You always block yourself. But when you are happy, when you are relaxed, you will tend to more open to the reality, So samadhi, very important, is the first step, going to allow us to have right action. Right action means practice accordingly what the doctor suggests. We should have right view first, and then we will have right action. And right livelihood means you live your life correctly, properly, not to risk to get the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. All right.
So this opinion is very important. So now we talk about how to briefly about the best emotion.
What?
So this topic we are talking about how to
Get away from the bad emotion, or don't be a slave of the emotion.
So did a true thing that have existence in for human life. Everyone always have the bad emotion, because the nature of humanity is also have mental problem. If because they don't practice their mental development, so they might have a lot of confusing, worrying, or agitated. Did in Buddhist view, they have a lot of tips to control our mind, to handle with bad emotion, with bad feeling, because it the first thing, or it the cause of harming. So we have to practice or study about the way to overcome of it. In the Buddhist view, the first thing you have to have right understanding.
Of course.
Right view. If you have right understanding, you will see everything is important or unuseful. If you see this thing, so you know what is important, what is not important. So you will try to overcome. You will try to free from the unuseful thing. So we have to study about the principle of Buddha teaching to be free from harming or horror. This there's the principle that how to say about English. Defilement.
The kilesa.
Kilesa.
Desire, defilements.
Yeah. So if we have this kilesa or sub defilement, there are the small group of defilement. There are a lot of defilement. So we have just to study about, for one thing, to understand, and then you try to get rid of it, to be free from anger. Everything that in our life we have heard from news, from our society. Some family, they have problem about wife and husband. They have problem. They agreement, and then make the big problem for family, because they don't understand about the right view, right understanding. So right understanding is about the correct thinking. This is the way of suffering, or the way of cessation of suffering. The way to get rid of suffering or not. If you know, so you can protect yourself to be carefully speaking with your wife, with your family.
All right. So finally, we go to the most basic Buddhist teaching about the truth. This is what Buddha, struck or established the most effective teaching. He will mention about the truth, the law of nature first. Let people understand what is really happening, what is really a reality that we are cannot avoiding, like suffering. And then we gain the beneficial from understanding this until we have right view, and then practice accordingly to the teaching. For example, according to the Majjhima Patipada in Buddha's teaching, you also mentioned about the problem in the family. This is affected from the wrong view, and then it's leading to have wrong action. For example, sexual misconduct, telling lies, harming others, life, moral training, and mental training. Connected, it's connected. So finally, to go to the ground of all the problem, we go to this three training first. That what about our living life in daily life? Do we follow the right rules or not? Do we have moral in our mind or not? And what about quality of mind? Do we easily get angry or upset, sad from some situation that don't fulfill our desire, don't fulfill your need or not? And the last one, what about your view through the situation? If you have like a pessimistic, if you are pessimistic, like a think negative, you will always have not a clear mind. You will always have blame, always blame the situation. You always what else? Comments this and that is not right, it's too hot, it's too cold, I don't do it yet. We always blame. But right view, it will deeper to the basic thinking, that everything possible, everything can get better, even it's in the worst situation. This going to allow us courage, have a motivation to live our life. Important. Samadhi, right view. In the Western term, they're more like a right mindset or what else? Yeah.
About the Western and how and Asia. So the first thing, actually the Buddha point out or teaching the bhikkhu as the first thing you have to modify or you will handling about the problems, about the anxiety or about the action. You have to know the effect. You have to know about the effect. If you see the effect, you will know the way to get rid of it. You will know the way to eradicate the problem. So the way of they are the principle that name is the noble epithet.
Just the marker.
The marker, the right view, the right view, and next was what you call
Or
the right view and
right thoughts,
right thoughts, right thought,
and we reading to have right speech, right action, right livelihood, and then right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. And this system connected each other.
Is connected and recycle to be the way of the more modify of the best situation.
Okay.
If we understand about this noble effort path, we can situation of problem or suffering in our life. Is very important for the human life because this topic, this principle is going to incline to teach people to get rid or overcome of suffering and practice or follow the middle way, right Buddha teaching. So this is my view. My view that's share.
All right.
With you.
Very nice. Very nice. So overall, what we have learned today, to not let us sink ourselves in the suffering or problem, or we mentioned earlier that how to avoiding yourself. Don't be a slave of your own mind. The first thing, focusing on awareness or mindfulness, and then it will leading to have right view, because mindfulness will come with wisdom. Sati come and panya will come after. So when you have mindfulness, aware of your state of mind, that right now I feel very sad, I feel very worried, that I'm afraid not going to get violence. Aware of this situation first. Know that now I'm panic, I'm worrying. When you really stay calm, you will have right solution, right ways to solve your emotion. Physically, you make sure that you have mask with you. Whenever you go, you have alcohol to spray your hands, or alcohol gel be with you, and make sure you eat good food, proper food, not to affect your health. Because one thing that people who are affected from this violence, because their body getting weak, So this is some thing that we have learned today, and for yourself, observe, always observe about your life living. Always observe that how can you avoid yourself not to affect it from the unwanted feeling. So we just able to suggest you, but you are the one who going to investigate by yourself in your daily life. In this situation, it's better to have time to meditate. That is the best way to see inside, or go inside. Of course, it's not go outside now. Outside, you are not freedomly go outside, go to this, go to that, but you are freedomly. You have more time to go to see inside. See what inside mind. Okay, when you get greed, want to go to this, want to go to that, we call lopa, greed. Lopa, tosa, hatred or anger or angry. know it, that when you affected from some feeling and make you feel don't like it, this is greed, sorry, hatred or angry happen. And last one, delusion or moha. Delusion means you also don't know what I am doing now. I've no ways to, no idea. That is the state of the moha. You even don't know about your mind right now. That's moha.
Cover control you.
Yeah, ignorance. So this is what we easily be a slave of emotion, because we lack of mindfulness, lack of time to go to explore from inside. So it's good time for us when we work from home, when we stop ourselves in the house. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, meditate by yourself. As a monk, we also keep practicing every day. You know, after we have finished our morning and evening chanting, we also use this time to recollect, contemplate about our life living in every day, how can avoiding from this situation. So you can also use this moment to explore about yourself, not to being stressed, worry, anxiety, depression too much. Keep smiling, motivate yourself that one day this is going to disappear and come back to keep fighting. Your business, your work will come back, and we will overcome this together. Together we're strong. That we have always have seen in the Facebook cover.
News and you really new.
Yes, together we are. Together we strong. Yeah, something like that. So we should help each other. All right. So last and final, let me inform something from our MONKCHAT program. Right now, even we already have been canceling all the meditation retreat, but we will provide meditation online for those who still want to restore your meditation practice every week. You can follow us from the Facebook Live, or you can go back to watch several guiding in our Facebook page, MONKCHAT MCO.Chiang Mai. You can go back to watch our previous video, and you can learn so many things about Buddhism and also basic meditation practice to uplift your mind, develop your mind, not to be slave of the situation in this present day. And one more thing, our MONKCHAT Radio 106 and also live through Facebook Live. Right now we will live only Monday and Friday because of our monk also unavailable to go to live. So that's why you have more time to keep practice meditation or keep working by yourself in your home. So last and final, do you have something to talk or keep blessing to the people who come to for us today?
So today I am very excited to be here. So we now we are together. So if you are seeing or you are watching our radio program now, I just to suggest or you just inform you something about the MONKCHAT radio program. Is the program that's exchange the knowledge from each other. That you can join us. You can come to exchange knowledge together.
Yes, very
with
nice.
Every topics that you can that we can talk. That such about Buddhism or about religion and culture or traditional of your country. These the topic that we can talk together. Yeah, so we are very welcome everyone to talk about.
Yes, and don't forget to follow the meditation online. You can have time to meditate with our monk. So finally, would you mind we will keep blessing us as a Buddhist culture after we have done some desana or talking about the Dharma. We will keep blessing, especially for those who are following us today and everyone in this world that who are in dangers and suffer from the virus. We feel pain, feel the suffering of those who are affected from the virus. So we will take this opportunity, take this occasion to give them blessing together. May them free from all the virus and soon recovery and enjoy their life. So would you mind make your intention to receive our blessing from our monk together? Sapitiyo vivansantu sapaloko vinasantu mate bhavadvantarayo sukhi nyoko bhava abhivadana sile sane jangvota panjanino jataro dhamma vatanti anyuvanno sukhang. Okay, I wish you all to free from all the bad thing, evil thing, and bad deeds. I wish you all of you from now on to free from the COVID-19, free from all the bad thing and bad deeds, and to have a healthy life, wealthy life, success in your life, success in your business and your duties. Thank you so much for keep following us from the beginning until now, and thank you so much, Phra Somphone, to join this Dharma talk for today. And please keep following us next week in this MONKCHAT Radio 106 and also live through MONKCHAT MCU.Chiang Mai Facebook. So thank you so much for today. Goodbye, everyone.